A New Jersey guy dedicated to his family, friends, and church develops unrealistic expectations of relationships and sex from watching porn. This is Don Jon.
There's only a few things I really care about in life. My body, my pad, my ride, my family, my church, my boys, my girls, and my porn. Body, pad, ride, family, church, boys, girl.
I was very much looking forward to Don Jon for a number of reasons. One, I'm a huge fan of Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I have been for quite some time, and so I was very excited about his directorial debut. I would be excited if he was just in front of the camera alone, but the fact that he was also behind the camera really got me interested. And also, I think that the story is very interesting and something that is actually worth thinking about, because with porn so readily available to everybody, are unrealistic expectations kind of just everywhere? I don't know. But Don Jon poses the question, and I loved it. I loved Don Jon. I thought it was fantastic. It was even better, possibly, than I was expecting. I thought it was very tight. I thought it was very fluid, and I just really got into it, and it went by in a flash because I was so into it. It was very unconventional from a story standpoint and also from a message standpoint. Like I said, I actually think it's a message worth thinking about for sure. I hope that other people that see it think so as well and don't just write it off, because I actually think it's very interesting. But let's get a little more into Don Jon, starting off with the plot and the writing. Now, I thought the writing was great. I thought it was very biting and very exciting, and it flowed very well. Like I said, the whole movie flowed very well. But there was some great dialogue. Again, it made you think. There were some great lines that really made you think, and the overall idea definitely does that. And I thought that, again, from a story standpoint, very unconventional, very interesting. I did not know what was going to happen next. Directing-wise, like I said, we've got Joseph Gordon-Levitt behind the camera, and I thought he did a fantastic job. I could definitely feel his presence throughout the movie because he's just a very energetic guy, kind of a very kinetic guy, and the movie has that feeling. Like I said, it flowed very well. It's got this fluid feeling because of the music, because of the editing, because of the pacing. It just felt very lively, very fun, and very inventive. You could tell there's a lot of passion behind it, and I look forward to anything else that he does behind the camera for sure. And finally, the acting. Again, we've got Joseph Gordon-Levitt in front of the camera. I thought he was great, but he was not the only great one. I thought the entire cast was on point. Scarlett Johansson, I thought she did a great job playing the New Jersey girl. I thought she and Joseph Gordon-Levitt had great chemistry together, although he had great chemistry with everybody. I'll say that about him. I love Tony Danza in this movie. I thought that he played the father very well. I thought he fit right in. The only other person, well, two people I'll mention. One is very brief. I'll get the brief one out of the way. Brie Larson, I love her. I just wish that she had gotten more lines. Her lines that she had were fantastic, and I'm glad, I guess, that she didn't have lines because it made it more impactful, but any chance to see more of Brie Larson, it's fine by me. And Julianne Moore is the only other person I'll mention. I thought that her entire character, her involvement in the story, I loved it. Again, very unconventional. I didn't know what the hell was going to happen next. I thought she did a great job. And really everybody did a great job. I feel bad because I'm not mentioning every single person in the movie, but they really all did great. And overall, I thought Don Jon was fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to anything else that Joseph Gordon-Levitt does as far as directing and writing goes. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Don Jon. Did you expect something different from it? Did you take anything away from it? Like I said, I think there's a lot to think about, but maybe you didn't. Let me know what you thought of the acting. Let me know anything that you want about Don Jon, and that's pretty much it.
Yo, it's about that time to bring forth the rhythm and the